It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
And welcome back to the 25 most notable bourbons and American Ryes of 2021.
We're almost out of days, Chad. Today we will be having the Old Charter French Oak. And here we are on day 20 with the Old Charter French Oak. Old Charter Oak French Oak.
Old Charter Oak French Oak.
Oak.
Old Charter. Old Charter.
Well, it is a bit redundant, but I mean, there's Old Charter, and then there's the Old Charter, I guess this is their oak series, and then they do different oak finishes within that series. So they've actually done 6. And this is the 3rd French oak release, but they've also done like a Mongolian oak, Canadian oak, and then there's one that I can't pronounce, or I can't remember exactly. So this is the 3rd French oak release, so I guess it's been successful, and that's the last
We've
of our
been
sample.
successfully drinking it.
We have.
Now this is 2 ounces of this are in a sample bottle somewhere, blind to us because it's in our blind best of contention that we will rate out of 100 and then report back at the end of the year our findings. So
Fun.
But
That's why we're doing this.
to review, this is it. This is all she wrote.
This is it. This is all that remains.
92 proof, Sarah.
92 proof. So this is one of the lowest ones that made it in our best of for the year. Also, $70 MSRP on the shelf. Have you ever seen an Old Charter Oak on the shelf?
Never have I ever seen
ever.
an Old Charter Oak on the shelf.
Put a finger down if you
Put
have.
a finger down if you've seen an Old Charter Oak for retail.
How long has it been since you played Put a Finger Down? It's 3.
Have you not watched the TikToks? They're usually they start with 5. They do a hand.
Oh, but in Never Have I Ever, it's 3.
Whatever.
Okay. Well, we're not playing.
I think I have seen one on the shelf somewhere, but
Not for retail.
It wasn't for retail.
I think the nice thing about this nose is that it does maintain a bit of that like Buffalo Trace signature, grapey plum,
Grapey plum cherry
note. Yeah.
So let's talk real quick about French oak. It's not a law that it has to be American white oak. A lot of distilleries use American white oak.
It does have to be newly charred.
But
oak.
it just has to be newly charred oak. So the fact that it's French oak doesn't exclude it from being a bourbon.
Technically
it's just not
within the
used as often. So
That is true.
there you go.
You don't see it. But man, why don't you see it? This smells amazing.
It does smell really good. It's like a sweet cherry grape, but not overly sweet in any way. It's just like a dessert that's just right, where you're not gonna feel sick after you eat it all. You're gonna be like, that was just right.
It like keeps the reins pulled back on the sweetness, so it's like really nice and pleasing without being like sugar bomb. I get the same.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Cheers.
To your health.
To your health.
I beat you to it.
This gives off the appearance of age.
You took the words right out of my brain.
Well, I'm good. I'm good at what I do, Sarah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give any age statement. In our research, we didn't read anything about age, right?
No.
But it tastes
It has that presence.
like, I don't know, it would be maybe north of 15 years old, just from taste alone.
Definitely 10 or 10 plus.
Yeah. Maybe 12 plus.
Maybe.
Not a super long finish since you saw us go in for our second sip already. But 92 proof. It's to be expected, I guess.
I think it maintains a great mouthfeel at 92 proof. And it does linger, especially on that second sip. The finish is still going for me right now. It's not really making it down here. But I like the mouthfeel and that flavor. Again, it's that like you said, like not overly sweet berry cream sweetness thing going on with that, mixed in with that like age presence of oak and leather and tobacco-y, whatever.
Exactly. I think the star of this one is the palate. And that's why we went so quickly back for that second sip, because yes, the finish is good. Yes, the mouthfeel is surprisingly good for a 92 proofer, but really, it's that palate. It's that first few seconds, well, not just few seconds, but it's
those moments.
First moments of the palate, those flavors. It's really good. I'm gonna try to get as many sips out of this as I can, actually.
It's like a nice, light, sweet treat. It's a very...
I've been good today. I deserve a treat.
treat.
I'm gonna pour myself some Old Charter French oak. Oh.
Not now, you're not. I feel like this is... It would be, could you find it, a very easy drinker. I love that it's giving you like the complexity, the flavor, and the mouthfeel of something higher proof, but it's easy to drink at that low proof. Like,
yes.
Almost too easy to drink. I have all nearly finished mine.
You know what else is too easy to drink in with your eyes?
Okay.
WhiskyAmbitions.com. It's a beautiful site.
That was a stretch.
Well, it happened. That's where you can get our Glencairns, our Copitas, our rocks glasses, our challenge coins, our pins, our t-shirts, of course, like the Brando. It's the Thirst Mutilator.
Oh, that's an old one.
Yes, oldie but a goodie. Hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, candles, and more always coming soon at WhiskyAmbitions.com.
You can become a patron at patreon.com/itsbourbonnight. Join us for as little as $1 a month, because that's where we'll be telling you about our 2022 exclusive barrel picks, and perhaps a chance to participate in one, as well as our after the episode exclusive content, another round with Chad and Sarah, and more.
Yeah, and we'll be telling you when those barrels that we picked in 2021 end up coming out in 2022.
Yeah, so just to give you a little recap, we just picked a 1792 full proof and a Yellowstone, and we have a Knob Creek bourbon coming very soon.
Being released beginning of the year.
We're anticipating, yes, January. So it's due in January.
That's its due date.
It's its due date.
Sarah, this is it's another one from Buffalo Trace, much like the couple of BTACs, Buffalo Trace Antique Collection that we have in this mix. It's another one that is super rare, a great MSRP, but hard to find. Why did we put this one in here?
Well, when you put it that way, Chad, I'm like, everyone's gonna hate me.
I'm the prosecutor.
I'm the worst.
Now, why did you all go and put this in? I'm just a simple
oh my
lawyer.
God. All right.
Suspenders.
Oh, he's getting in full character. Well, I think the category is most notable, right? And I think the experimentation with the French oak, the fact that they're able to maintain the flavor, the mouthfeel, and the complexity at even 92 proof, and yet still give that Buffalo Trace like essence at its core.
The DNA is there.
Yeah, I really enjoy all of that. I think, this is an outlier for most things at this proof. It is a bit high priced for that proof, but I think that comes from the French oak. But yeah, for those reasons, I think it's notable and it's tasty and I like it, so leave me alone.
Gotcha. Defense rest. I'm also now realizing I'm getting a nice like tea note on the finish that I really like.
All gone.
It's gone. Hopefully we'll have some left over from our blind samples. Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I don't think I have anything else to add to it, so I'll stop talking.
Oh, okay.
So that's where we'll leave it. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to us already, you can do so by clicking right up here. It's true. There's suggestions of other videos right down here. Hope to see you over there in one of those. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay. See you guys tomorrow still. Until then, drink more bourbon.